Ladies and gentlemen, to this championship final, the DJ Hancock Memorial Championship final. We got the Sudbury Knuckle Ducks versus the Misfits. Live here from Cambrian Arena, Sudbury, Ontario. It's the finals and it's finally here. Greater Sudbury Ball Hockey League, GSBHL. We got some key guys to watch here for the Misfits. Pedographs for the Misfits, number 10. Keep an eye on him, a spark plug. And you got a few good hockey players here for both teams.
Do you guys have any game balls?
Certain ones stand out more than others, but at this time of the year, playoff hockey, it's teamwork, and these two teams showed it as the Misfits swept the first round of the series to the Rebels 2-0 at a best of 3, and the Knuckle Ducks were taken to the limit in a best of 3 with a 2-1 win over the Rebels. The Bulls. And that was a good series, good battle. Donish Hawkin net for the Ducks down there. Been playing brilliant for the Ducks, and here you got Piet as the goalie for the Misfits. So here we go right now. Charbonneau's going to give chase down the. Here's Charbonneau now with possession.
Go, 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 go.
Texera on the chase right now. And he'll win the battle. Here's one of the. Here comes Pedographs now, number 10. He takes a shot, and that's wide. Aldridge will have possession, and Laddie battling him in the. Charbonneau, good battle in front of net with Pedographs. Nice battle, clean battle down low. There's Raheem coming to give help. Piet was in there too, and ball's going to be cleared all the way down, and we're going to have a icing coming up on the Ducks. Game 1, and let me tell you, game 1s are always a big one. Set the tone, set the momentum. Off the draw right now, we have Ryan Teddy. Big win by the Misfits. Here's Frappe now. He'll have to take possession to Ryan Teddy. He's got some speed coming up through the neutral zone. Number 19, Teddy shoots. Big save by Piet in net for the Misfits, and that's going to be cleared out. Here comes Hill. Here's Hurley, Dennis Hurley right now. They'll send it out. Edie takes over, sends it to Taylor. Taylor to Hill. Here's Hill with the shot. Great save by Hack, and he's going to smother that one. Good opportunity there by the Misfits. Hill, and takes a nice shot, nice snapper inside the high slot. And Donish Hack with the big save, no rebound type of play. Hill's going to take the face off right now against Teddy. And that's one. Frappe takes the battle back to Teddy. Here's Ryan Teddy right now. Taking it in again. Takes a shot. That's wide of the net. Giving chases. Dennis Hurley. Hurley, good battle, win over Edie. And there's Hill. Pesci now. Here comes Taylor now for the Misfits. He's going to dump it in right now, and no forecheck, so Pesci will have some time to set it up, and he sees Frappe over at the wing. Pettigras is out there now, and Edie will take over for the Misfits. There's Edie, number 18 for the Misfits. He dumps it in. Aldridge on chase, and intercepted by Charbonneau. To Pichi on the wing, and Edie, nice intercepted to Pettigras. There's one of the guys you got to watch out for the Misfits is number 10. There's Pettigras now. Over to Texera. Here's Teixeira now. Number 16 for the Fits shoots, and that's wide. Nice defensive play there by Ryan Teddy. Nice pass to Roy Laddie. Number 5 for the Ducks. Laddie, he'll send it over to Pichi. Down the wing. Pichi's going to dump it in. And Teixeira is going to give chase. Here's Brogan Hurley giving chase for the forecheck for the Ducks. Sent over to Edie. Nice play by Edie along the boards. Teixeira going to the net. And Piet's going to dump it in. Nice play by Charbonneau to Brogan Hurley, number 8. Nice move at the line, and he's playing out there with Richard Savard. Here's Prevost. Prevost has it now. He'll send it to Hurley on the wing. Dumped down, and Piet's going to cover that one with no rebound. And it's going to be both goaltenders going to be very cautious at every moment now, as the games get tighter and crucial here at the DJ Hancock Memorial Championship Series. No rebound there by Piet. And Donna Schock at the other end earlier showed the same. Not giving nothing back. Nice face-off win by Prevost. Here's Raheem Desharnais, shoots, and that went wide. Good chase by Richard Savard now, number 15 for the Ducks. And that's taken away now by Piet, number 21 for the Misfits. Dumped down. Charbonneau's going to give chase. There's Charbonneau. Good battle. And that's going to be cleared all the way down, and we might have another icing coming up here. And it was waved off. Here's Teixeira now. He'll send it to Edie along the boards. He sends it up to Pettigras. Number 10 for the Misfits. Pettigras takes a shot, and that's over the side behind the net. Good battle down low for Frappe. Here's Frappe. Lost. Here's Taylor now. And Piet. Piet has it now. Takes a shot, and that's wide of the net. And Edie was going for the rebound, but the shot was a little wide. Nice pass by Prevost up to Frappe. He's got Ryan Teddy with him. Nice drop pass by Frappe. Shoots, and that's off Teixeira's foot. Here comes Hill now. Hill for the Misfits. Shoots, and Hack's going to cover that one. And holding on to it is Donna Schock. So we're at the 5-minute mark of the first period between the Ducks and the Misfits, and it's 0-0. Big face-off coming up now to Donish. Nice win by Ryan Teddy. Nice play by Pichi off the boards. There's Pichi now. Good back check by Hill. Hill's out there with Piet, Teixeira, Taylor, and Edie. Nice play by Pesci to keep it in. Here is Ryan Teddy right now, 19 for the Ducks. Sends it to Pichi. Nice idea. And he just missed it. And that'll be cleared out. Here's Kurt Pajan. He'll dump it in. Pichi's got it now. He sends it across, and that's taken away. This will be controlled here at the red line by Kurt Pajaj, and sends it back into Pichi. Here's Pichi now. Sends it to, oh, nice opportunity there. Here's Piet now with it. Good opportunity. Good chance there by Ryan Teddy, but just went nide. Here's the Misfits shooting, and a good save by Donna Schock again. Great save by Hawk, Donna Schock, and we're going to have a timeout coming up to the Misfits. So both goaltending look like they're on target tonight here. There's a few of the goal scorers for the Ducks of yesterday's big win over the Bulls. You got Raheem, the RNA, 55, and number 93, Charbonneau, both big shots from the point. Big goals by two great defensemen. And they're out there right now, so here we go now. 3:57 left here in the first period. Brogan Hurley is going to be in the draw for the Ducks against number 10 for the Misfits, Pendergrass. And here we go. Big face-off win by the Ducks. Desjardins trying to sign Richard Savard. And Teixeira is going to have possession now for the Misfits. Teixeira sends it out. Oh, and that just went wide, and that was a good opportunity there by the Ducks. Here's Piet now. He sends it in. Desjardins, Raheem taking chase. He sends it to Richard Savard now. Savard sends it over to Roy Laddie. Here's Roy Laddie now. He's got it through the zone, gets possession, tries to drop it to Brogan Hurley, and that was misplayed. Another opportunity there by Laddie and missed. Payette sends it, nice interception here by Raheem, and he'll dump it in. And Pendergrass now will take possession behind the net for the Misfits. Game one of the DJ Hancock Memorial Championships 2025. Nice pass to Edie, down the point by Teixeira. Here's Edie, and Aldridge was tied up in front and went down and missed the ball. Here's Raheem with it now. Raheem's going to send it, nice pass to Prevost. Prevost trying to find Laddie, and he's going to dump it in and give chase now. And Edie's giving chase down low. Nice play by Prevost. Good battle. Frappe is going to come down and help. But Teixeira comes out with it by the Misfits. And Teixeira is going to send it over to Edie. Edie's going to send it to number 82 for the Misfits. That's Piet. And a bad interception. Nice interception. Charbonneau now. He'll send it to Frappe. Here's Frappe. He'll dump it in, and Teixeira's going to take possession. Charbonneau's giving chase. Dumped in front. Here's Prevost. Big shot. And that's going to be deflected out by Piet, the goalie. Here's Ryan Teddy now. Teddy has the ball right now for the Ducks. 1:55 remaining, first period. Here's Ryan Teddy now. Spark plug for the Ducks, number 19. Sends it over to Raheem. Raheem has it now. He sends it up to Piché, and that was intercepted. Pendergrass now is going to get possession. He loses it. Here's Ryan Teddy now at the line. He'll dump it in. A nice chip down low to Frappe. Frappe in the corner. He sends it to Piché. Piché, number 2, shoots. Big save by Payette. Oh, what a good chance there by Piché, and a nice pass by Frappe. Here's Pajajin in the behind. He takes a shot, and that's intercepted. And a good block by Teixeira by the Misfits on Pajajin's shot from the point. And that ball is going to go over the boards and into the Misfits bench. Here we go. Face off here outside the Misfits zone. We got Ryan Teddy. Ryan Teddy, Piché, Frappe up front for the Ducks' big face-off win. Pajajin sends it over to Hurley. Nice play by Dennis Hurley. Hurley down the wing. He's got Frappe go to the net. And he decides to try to make the pass, and it was kind of blocked by... But here comes Taylor now for the Misfits. Piché misses it. Piché's got it now. Piché has it right now, number 2. Here he is. Takes a shot. That went wide. Ryan Teddy has possession now. Down low. Number 19 for the Ducks, Teddy. Good battle there with Teixeira. Teixeira playing some good defense here. Here's Hill. Hill's coming to help out now. And there's Frappe down low with Teixeira battle. Good battle. Piché in front of the net. Here he goes again, and a big shot, and just missed the net. And Piché's having a couple opportunities out there, and that was another one for him. But I think the shot was blocked. The shot was blocked, and nice save and cover up by Piet net for the Misfits. And we're going to have a couple penalties coming up here now. Coincidental penalties. We're going to have Frappier for the Ducks and Teixeira for the Misfits are both going off. So it's 5-on-5, even strength. Here, 23.8 seconds left here in the first period. We're in the championship series. The defending champions, the Knuckle Ducks, are looking to defend their title from last year. Sent out now, Piet has got it. Oh, nice play by Piet. He won that battle, and Hurley steals it now from Piet. Dennis Hurley sends it to Nick Charbonneau, to Piché, and that was a big chance and a big save by Piet. Looked like it might have run off the helmet, but regardless, it's a stop. Here's Pajajan from the point, shoots, and that's going to be over the net, and that's going to be the end of the first period. Good opportunity. And there was another chance by Piet, having great opportunities in the front. So we have a good first period played. And the goaltending's been sharp. Shots on goal. 7-4. Knuckle Ducks are leading in that department. So we got some coincidental penalties. Frappier and Teixeira in the box right now. So still 5-on-5, like I said.
Said it right, man. No one says it right.
And we're going to just momentarily get ready for the second period. The defending champions, the Knuckle Ducks, are looking to repeat what they started back in 24. Here we go, start of the second period now. Here's Raheem Desharnais now will take possession for the Knuckle Ducks. Sends it out to Nick Charbonneau, number 24 of the Ducks. He's out there with Brogan Hurley now. Here's Charbonneau at the red line. Nice keeping by Charbonneau, number 93. And we're going to have a offside on the Ducks right now. Good defensive play there by Charbonneau though. He's working. Carrying on his game from yesterday with the big win and the big helper. So here's Edie and Prevost off the draw here now. Prevost versus Pettigrad, number 10 for the Misfits. And that's won by Prevost. Raheem's going to have it. He sends it out. That's going to be dumped down. There's not going to be any icing on this call. Dumped all the way down, and here's Charbonneau. Charbonneau's going to take possession to Prevost. Prevost on the point, shoots, and that's deflected, and that's going to go over the boards. That's over the boards into the crowd. And face-off will be to the right of Payette. Here, deep in the Misfits zone. So you got some old players that played with the Ducks last year, experienced the championship. They know the feeling of winning it. You got some newcomers now that are wanting to experience it. And then you got the Misfits that are looking for their first championship. Nice here play by Ryan Teddy to Charbonneau. Charbonneau takes a shot. Payette's going to cover that one. And shows leather on that one, and he's not going to play that one. He's going to cover it, and safe play. Payette, nice save. Face off here coming up again. Little false start there to Pettigras off the draw. Here comes Payette now, and behind the net. Payette sends it up, and that's going to be out of play. And Aldridge almost got a stick on that one, but defected out of play. There's Raheem Diarnius for the Ducks. Big performance yesterday, also scoring a big helper for the Ducks yesterday. So we got a face-off coming up here outside the Misfits zone. Nice play there. Oh, Richard Savard just missed that play. Sent out, and that's going to be icing coming up to the Misfits. Later on tonight, 8 o'clock, you got the Burkini Championship Finals between the Ball Hogs and the Flying Elbows. That's 8 o'clock p.m. start here at Cambrian Arena. We're August 6th, Wednesday live, Greater Sudbury Ball Hockey League playoff action, and we're live and it's rocking here at Cambrian Arena. Big face-off. Here's Charbonneau from the point, takes a shot, nice save there by Payette, and he deflected that in the corner with a nice control stop by Payette. Here's Desharnais, shoots, big goal! What a shot there by Raheem Desharnais, and he snipes that one. What a shot, and Payette tried to play that one, it just got over him, and that was a good opportunity, and the Knuckle Ducks capitalized on that one. Nice shot by 55 of the Ducks, Raheem, and he sends the Knuckle Ducks on the board first in the championship series. Game 1, first goal, Raheem Desharnais, and the face-offs won. Kurt Pajajan giving chase down there, and a nice play by Kurt. He's going to win his battle, try to win it against Payette. And here's Nick Charbonneau, 24 for the Ducks. He's got possession now. And Prevost's going to dump it. And Payette, the goalie, is going to steer it aside to another Payette that has it. He's going to dump it. Chase. Here's Hill for the Misfits. Dump down, chase down, and a big shot hit at the side of the net. Here's nice pass by Hurley. Intercepted by Edie. That play's still in. Here's Edie with the shot, and that's going to be deflected and go in the corner. Here's Dennis Hurley with it now. Hurley will send it to Brogan Hurley. That's the Hurley duels. And Prevost sends it out, and Edie's going to take control in that one. Here's Hurley. Brogan Hurley, number 8, takes a shot, and that's over the net. And Aldridge is going to take possession here, the Misfits. Number 45, Aldridge. He sends it to Hill. And a nice play there by Kurt Pajan. And Edie's going to dump it in. Sends it to Hill. Hill has it. Takes a shot. That's going to get deflected into the corner. Here's Taylor. Taylor sends it to Payette. Here's Payette now. He'll take a shot. And that's going to go around. And Teddy's giving chase. Hill wins that battle. Here's Edie. Edie's going to keep it in to Hill. Hill to Payette. And now here's nice play there by Ryan Teddy. A good chip, good pass by Charbonneau. Eric Charbonneau. Nice pass. Here's Hurley. Shoots. Big save by Payette. And rebound came out. Nobody there though. And a good opportunity by Hurley in front of the net. Here's Piche. Piche's going to send it to Teddy. Teddy on number 19 for the Ducks. He's got possession. Nice play. Sends it back to Charbonneau. Charbonneau's going to keep it in. Number 93, Charbonneau shoots. Oh, nice opportunity there by Richard Savard. Here's Teddy now with it. Shoots. Big save by Payette. And the Ducks putting some pressure on here now with 6:19 to go here in the second period. Big playoff action here. Good performance so far, almost halfway through the game. Here in Sudbury, we got to hear the B Division Finals, the DJ Hancock Memorial Championship, Sudbury, Ontario. Here's Desharnais, number 55, the goal scorer. And what a shot that was, let me tell you. Here he comes again now. Here's Raheem Desharnais, takes a shot, nice save. Oh, great save by Payette. And he's going to hang on to that one with a big pad save, right pad save, sorry. No rebound. And face-off coming up to the Trapper, left-hand side of Payette. Prevost. Pendergrass, and Pendergrass wins that draw. Edie has it right now. Payette sends it back to Teixeira in the back end. Teixeira sends it out. Here comes number 82, Payette. Here's Eric Charbonneau to Prevost. Prevost in front, shot, big save again by the goaltender Payette. Charbonneau shoots, another chance off the backboards. Payette's going to chip it around. Frappe has it, and Pendergrass comes back there to pick it up. He sends it to Edie, number 18 for the Misfits. Edie to Payette. Payette giving chase with Charbonneau down the wing. Nice play by Charbonneau, 93 for the Ducks. He'll send it to Eric Charbonneau. And kind of gave that one away, and Edie, Edie. That's it. Here's Raheem to Frappe. Lethal from the slot. Big shot. Another save by Payette. And a little wobble with that shot, but regains it in his chest and covers it for the face-off. .12-8 shots on net now for the Ducks, and they're putting a lot of pressure in the last few minutes here. Right after Desharnais' goal, they put a lot of pressure. And if you look at Raheem Hack, hasn't had too much action lately in the last few minutes of this game. But that's okay in his eyes. A lot of action coming up here now to goaltender for the Misfits, Payette. And looking stellar down there. Mind you, it's 1-0 with a nice shot, big goal over the Trapper side. High right upstairs underneath the bar, and Raheem Desharnais with the big goal for the Ducks. So we had a timeout for the Misfits here. There's Dennis Hurley, number 7 in the lineup. Great warrior, great defenseman for the Ducks. So face-off's coming up here now with 5:13 left here in the second period. Nice face-off win there by number 19. Oh, Hill has it. Here's Pendergrass, number 10. Here's Pendergrass now. Has it for the Misfits. He sends it over, and Hill missed that one. Here comes Hurley now through the neutral zone. Nice pass to Ryan Teddy. Here's Teddy now. Takes a shot. That's going to be steered aside by Payette. Here's Edie now. Edie has the ball. He sends it to number 21 for the Misfits. That's Payette. We have 3 Payettes out there right now. Nice shot. Oh, and Hill missed that. Here's Pendergrass. He shoots, and that's wide of the net. And didn't get it on target like he wanted to, but it was a shot attempt. Here's Teixeira now. Teixeira sends it to Pendergrass for the Misfits. There's Pendergrass now. He's got control. Sends it down to Hill, wearing number 90 for the Misfits. Hill. Nice battle there by Hurley. And Edie's going to take cover. Nice shot in front. Hill had an opportunity. Here's Pendergrass from the point. Shoots. And that went wide. And a good battle here. Here's Hill now. Takes a shot. Oh, there was good traffic in front, and that went just wide. Here's Pendergrass. Shoots. Big save by Hack. And let me tell you, that was a huge save. And the Misfits putting pressure. Here's Hill. Hack with another big save. Rebound. And they score. Payette equals down. And what a play by the Misfits. And wow, they showed a lot of pressure there. And what a good shift by this line here. Hill, Pendergrass, Payette, Edie, and Teixeira. And a big goal by the Misfits. And Payette buries down on that one. So tie game here. 3:47 left in the second period. The Misfits just tied it up. Payette with a big goal. And that line of Hill and Pendergrass looked pretty good there for that minute shift. Dumped all the way down. Here's Edie. Teixeira now. Here's Teixeira has it. To Edie. There's a nice play. Oh, nice play by Richard Savard. He's going to dump it, and we're going to have an icing call on the Ducks as Savard never gained the line, so we'll have an icing call. Good battle, good saves down there. Hack's been getting tested there in the last minute and so with a bunch of saves, and then he finally broke. But let me tell you, he might have made about 4 or 5 stops there in that last 45, 50 seconds, and the Misfits find a way through him. But good goaltending duel here again tonight here. Here's Aldridge now, and Taylor's going to give chase for the Misfits, and Charbonneau's going to beat him to the battle. Here's Charbonneau, 93 for the Ducks. Through the neutral zone, he'll find Prevost, number 13 for the Ducks. Prevost shoots it in front. Here's Savard. Savard has it now. Richard Savard sends it back to Raheem Diarne, number 55. He'll dump it back in and draw, and Prevost will find it in the corner for the Ducks. Here's Prevost. Shoots, and it's behind the net there. There's Savard behind the net right now with Prevost. Prevost shoots. Laddie going to the net. That came across to Diarne. Here's Raheem. Oh, and a nice defensive play by Aldridge for the Misfits, and that's going to be chipped over the boards. Nice defensive play here by Aldridge to get on that loose play for the Misfits. There's number 9 Taylor for the Misfits. Good shift by him. And here we're going to have a face-off outside the zone of the Ducks. We'll have Pettigras and Ryan Teddy off the draw. Nice play by Eric Charbonneau. Here's Teddy now. Nice chip off the boards. Teddy has possession now. He's got Brogan Hurley driving the net. And a big shot that just went wide. Dumped to the corner. Hurley has it. Here's Dennis. And he'll dump it in. Nice play. Here comes Hill now. The Misfits have possession now. Here comes Hill. Nice defensive play by Hurley with a good block off the shin and has possession. He sends it to Teddy, and that was taken back now. Here's Brogan Hurley for the Ducks. Number 8, Hurley shoots, and that's going to be chipped and deflected over out of play off of Teixeira's stick, and we'll have a face-off down low again to Payette. There's the big defensive core out there right now for the Ducks. You got Charbonneau, Diarmisi, Raheem, and big face-off, and the Misfits cover that one. Here's Teixeira now. He sends it back to Edie. Edie has it in the corner for the Misfits. Nice play by Hurley down low. Good battle, good speed by Hurley. Here's Pettigras now. He'll come out with it for the Misfits. Here's Pettigras. He'll send it to Edie down low, and they're trying to just gain some possession. Hill gets beat by Raheem on the wing. Nice defensive play by Raheem to snoop by Hill, and that's going to be chipped out. And we're going to have an icing call coming up to the Misfits with 1:26 remaining in the second period. Good battle, good game so far. There's the goal scorer for the Misfits, Edie, to tie it up, number 21. Good shift there by that line. And they're back out there now. And let me tell you, it's not easy to beat a goalie like Donish Hawk down like they did, and they took shots. And it took shots and shots and shots, and Hawk just battled, and finally one beat him. But he's not a quitter. He's a battler, and it's 1-1, and here we go. Nice play there. Charbonneau's going to have possession now for the Ducks. Here's Charbonneau. Takes a shot. And that's off the blackboards, and Payette's going to cover that one, hold on to it. And we have another face-off coming up to Payette on the right-hand side. Prevost, Pettigras, big face-off win by Prevost. Here's Desharnais, shoots. Nice save by Payette, and that's going to be dumped out. Here comes Edie now through the neutral zone. Edie has it. Nice play by Hill here at the line, and Frappe battling. Here's Hill, he shoots, and that's going to be deflected by a Ducks player and out of play, and going to be a face-off, or maybe it wasn't deflected. So we're going to have a face-off just outside the Duck zone. There's Frappier out there. Pettigras with the nice face-off win to Edie. He finds Teixeira on the side. Here's number 16, Teixeira to Edie. 40 seconds left in the second period. Oh, bad giveaway. Here's Piche. Piche has it now. Oh, nice opportunity and didn't get the shot off, and a good defensive play by Edie there. Here's Prevost now battling it with Payette. Good battle down low. Charbonneau holds it, sends it to Raheem. Raheem's going to walk in, and he fans on the shot. And here's Teixeira now. Has possession of the ball with 15 seconds left here in the second period. And Charbonneau picks that one out of the air in the neutral zone. Nice play by Charbonneau. 3 seconds left, and this second period's going to come to an end. Piche has a chance, though. He takes a shot. Nice block. A great block by Edie. With 1.6 seconds left, he slides it. That's pure playoff hockey right there. Get in front of that, sacrifice your body. And a big block late in the period. And this game's 1-1. 1-1 now. Big battle here. Goaltending's been great. Payette has been. They're having spurts right now. And Payette was getting rocked there at the beginning, and now Donish Hogg is getting tested quite often. So we're seeing spurts on both ends, which is good. The offense is coming a long way here, and we're going to have an exciting first game of the DJ Hancock Memorial Tournament here. Greater Sudbury, Ontario. Packed crowd here tonight for this first game of the playoffs. Championship DJ Hancock Finals. Solo crowd here tonight. Then we have the Ball Hogs versus the Flying Elbows for the A Division. Coming up in a half an hour or so, we'll see warm-ups. There's goaltender Payette. So, nice saves for him tonight. Playing at a great game for game one. And down at the other end, we got Donish Hack for the Ducks. Playing stellar too right now. So big face-off for this third period. We got number 82, Payette versus Ryan Teddy. Big face-off win for Teddy. Hurley sends it to Nick Charbonneau, 24. Battling in the corner, nobody there in front of the net. And here comes the Misfits. That's Aldridge. He'll dump it in. And dumped all the way below the boards by Kurt Pagenin. And here's Ryan Teddy now with possession. Gains the zone. He's got Brogan Hurley going in net. Nice pass by Teddy. Hurley shoots. And a good block there by Teixeira. And there's another block by Teixeira. Good battling down low. Payette. Nice play by Kurt Pagenin. Aldridge has it now. Good battle. Pagenin has it at the point. Tries to go across the balls. Out, so they're going to have to regroup now, the Knuckle Ducks. And Hurley does that and carries it in. Now they got possession again. Here's Teddy with the back to Brogan Hurley, number 8. Hurley shoots. That's intercepted. Here's Hurley, Dennis Hurley, and he took a shot and a big save and a nice save. And cover up by goaltender Payette from the Misfits. Big draw here coming up now, and Pendergrass wins that one. Here comes Hill now. Prevost trying to get him. Hill, nice chip off the boards. He might beat Charbonneau. He's got Payette going to the net, but he decides to shoot it. Might not have seen Payette going to the net. And a good chance there, though, by the Misfits. Here's Payette, number 21. Got battle, shot blocked by Charbonneau, number 93. Here's Payette again, nice save by Hack. Down low, and a good battle by Charbonneau for the Ducks. He sends it back. Good battle there. Oh, and Hill had an opportunity. And fanned on that pass by Teixeira. Or Edie, sorry. Here's Hill. Nice battle. Prevost picks that one out. He'll drop it and dump it. And he's going to make it for icing. We're going to have an icing call. 7:54 left here in the third period. Misfits 1. Ducks 1. I'm not sure what's happening here right now, but so we'll carry on here in a moment here and play. You got Edie at the back end here off this draw coming up. Teixeira for the Misfits. And let me tell you, Teixeira has had a few nice blocks in this game. Right at the end of the second period, excuse me. And here early in the first period with a big block. So big face off there, and Pendergrass sends that back to Edie. Edie now to Teixeira. Teixeira shoots, and that's going to go high and over the glass. Nice play in front of the net. As Payette tried to send cousin Payette down in front and just missed him, and that's going to be another icing coming up to the Ducks. And another face-off coming down low here of this exciting Game 1 championship. Nice face-off there, win by Ryan Teddy. Teddy sends it out. Pendergrass with a nice steal off of Teddy. In front of that, Pendergrass to Edie. To Teixeira from the point. Teixeira back to Edie. Here's Edie. He's going to shoot. And that's blocked by Raheem. Nice play. Pendergrass. Oh my. What an opportunity there by the Misfits. And a good chance. Here's 82 now. Payette sends it down. Raheem, good battle down low for the Ducks. And he's going to chip it out. Edie sends it to Pendergrass. Number 10 for the Misfits. He'll take a backhander and that'll go over. Dump ride. Good battle by Payette now down low with Hurley. Dennis Hurley. Number 7 for the Ducks, and we're going to have a face-off. Here's, we just want to take a special shout-out to our main man, JC Nantle, right there. We could see him through the glass right there. We were worried about him for a while. He's back with the team, joining. A little bit of medical reasons, but we're praying for him. He's back in the championship finals, and we love him. We just wanted to say a special shout out to him. And we're back to action. Here's a play down low for the Misfits. Here's Charbonneau now. Here's Ryan Teddy now. Ryan Teddy in behind the net. Nice play by Teddy. And we're going to have a penalty maybe here coming up. We're going to have a penalty coming up. And We're going to have a penalty coming up to the Ducks. Looks like Frappe is going to go off. So special, I don't know, I hope you could see, I tried to set up the camera nice on JC, and he's back and he's behind the bench and he's a defending champion. Big part of last year's 2024 win with the Ducks is JC Nantle, and great hockey player and a better man overall, and we love him and we're just glad to see him back with the guys in general. Not participating, took the season off, and we'll see him back possibly next year with the guys. So power play coming up now to the Misfits, and we're going to see Hill, Pettigras in the center, Payette on the wing, Teixeira and Edie at the back end for the Misfits. And penalty killing, you're going to have Speedy Brogan Hurley with his father, Dennis Hurley, at the back end. Charbonneau and Nick Charbonneau out there to kill the penalty. Here's Teixeira now. Teixeira has it. He takes a shot, and that's wide of the net. And the Misfits, here's Payette. Hill. Hill has possession with it. He'll send it back to Teixeira. Teixeira shoots. Nice play by Hurley. And Hurley sends it out. That's Brogan Hurley with a good defensive play. Here's Hill. And Charbonneau has play now. And a nice play there. He tried to send it back. Hurley slipped. And we're going to have Hill now with possession. He's shooting. And that went wide. Nice defensive play. And that's going to be dumped all the way down by the Ducks. And we're going to have a icing call. And not the greatest communication there by the Misfits, and it was played off the boards and way too far from the winger, and we're going to have an icing call. So good for the Ducks with 1:07 left in the penalty, and Frappe's penalty with 5:31 left in this third period. 1-1 hockey game. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Greater Sudbury Ball Hockey League live here August 6th. Sudbury, Ontario, Cambrian Arena. Ball Hogs next. Flying Elbows. Burkini Memorial Championship. And here we got the Misfits in the DJ Hancock Memorial Championship. And the Ducks. That's dumped by Payette. And Charbonneau gives chase, and Teixeira is going to have possession. He's going to keep possession. Kept it in the zone. Here's Teixeira now. He's going to shoot, and that's going to be caught by Donish Hack. And Donish Hack is going to trap that one down. And not taking any chances now with this tight game. 38 seconds left in the penalty, Frappe's penalty. And 5:02 left in the third period with a 1-1 score. Payette, Prevost, draw to Hack's right. One by Prevost. Charbonneau's going to clear that one. And a nice clearing attempt. And Edie's going to get possession now. Teixeira. Here's Teixeira now. Teixeira's going to have it over the line. Nice play, and Raheem Dearde with a nice defensive play. That's going to be dumped all the way down. And goaltender Payette is going to play it out, and he'll send it out to number 21, Payette. He'll flip it over the boards. That went over Hack's glove. Flipped back inside by Payette, and that was dumped down, and possession now, and a whistle. And we're going to have another penalty coming up to the slashing penalty. That was a slashing penalty to Ryan Teddy. So a stick and fractured 4 minutes here with 4:21. 4:21. And a big power play coming up now to the Misfits, and we'll see. They got that line out there right now again. The line of Pendergrass, Hill, Payette. Nice face-off, and Hurley's going to try to clear it. And Charbonneau's got a possession, not cleared out. Nice play by Hill. 18 shoots, and that's off the boards. Rebound. Nice save by Donishok. What a save. Got his pad, right pad on that one. That came off the back boards. And Payette had a good opportunity, and Hack just got his right pad down low to stop that one. So big power play here for the Misfits against the defending champions in the B division, the DJ Hancock Memorial Championship defending champions. And that's going to be covered off the draw here. And so a slashing call on Ryan Teddy there. Here's Edie now. Edie has it. Teixeira from the point. Shoots, and that's blocked by Eric Charbonneau. And Eric Charbonneau's going to try to clear it. And we might have a delayed eye sticking, but it was touched by the other team. Edie's going to send it out now. Here's number 21, one of the goal scorers, Payette for the Misfits. Payette sends it out, and a nice defensive play by Raheem. Raheem's going to send it now. He's going to carry it on. Nice battle win by Raheem over number 18, Edie. Oh, and Hill helps out Edie and comes out with the ball for the Misfits, carrying it through the neutral zone. And he's tapped by a nice play, defensive play by Brogan Hurley, number 8. Dumped all the way down. Now here's the Misfits now. Teixeira sends it to Edie. Still 2:50 left to go here in that slashing penalty to Teddy. And that's dumped out. Here comes Payette now. Payette has it. And that steer side just couldn't catch up to the ball. And good battle, good opportunity by Payette. Just couldn't catch up to it. And here he is battling behind the net now with Charbonneau of the Ducks. So we're going to have a face-off down low here, big power play. That's not going to interfere with anything, is it? Okay. That's all, sorry. So we're going to have a big face-off here outside. Nice try by Pesci to win that draw, but that was Payette that took that. Here's Edie now for the Misfits. Down the wing. Edie shoots. Donish for the save, no rebound. And there's Kurt Pajagin in front of the net for the Ducks, saying, out of the way, don't touch our goalie. So we're going to have a little bit of a tangle in front of the net here between these two guys. So we're going to probably have a couple of roughing penalties coming up now to both teams. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a couple of roughing calls. So we're going to see the calls on what stands right now. I'm not too sure. And we're going to have, I think it's Payette that went off, number 82 for the Misfits, and Kurt Pajagin. Both for getting into a little scrummage down below. Nothing too serious. And the refs are not going to put up, they're setting an example. They're not going to put up with anything. So they've been ejected of the game. So that will be just coincidental penalties. And we're going to have a little bit of discussion here now. Big crowd here tonight, like I said earlier, jammed, and it's going to be jammed later for the Ball Hogs versus the Flying Elbows. That's the A Division Finals. That's the A Division Finals, and that'll take place in about 10 minutes here at Cambrian Arena. the Burkini Championship. And there's someone new who's going to be crowned this year as the long-time Zambronis defending champions. Will not be the defending champions, as the Flying Elbows or the Sudbury Ballhogs are going to take over that crown in the next few weeks here at the GSBHL Burkini Championship. So we're having a little bit of discussion here, and we're going to get things straightened out, and we're going to be lined up. So I think the Misfits are going to get an extra, so it's going to even the penalties up. I thought it was coincidental, but the Misfits are going to get a little bit of an extra one there on that one. So now it'll be 4-on-4 with 2:40 remaining. So 2:19 left. And Ryan Teddy's penalty for the Ducks, and a 2-minute penalty for the Misfits. So 4-on-4 down low to the right side of goaltender Payette of the Misfits. Let's get back to the goaltending talk again. Awesome goaltending here in this final, and it's just going to get better. Games are tight, 1-1. Shots on goal, 17 shots on goal for the Ducks, and 14 for the Misfits. That face-off's won. Here's Edie now. He'll have it down low. 4-on-4 action here. And Frappe gives chase. Aldridge going to chip it off. So here comes Raheem's. Raheem's going to take possession, number 55. And Raheem's going to take possession right now, and he sends it to number 24, Eric Charbonneau. Here's Eric Charbonneau. Big goal last game in a Game 3 win over the Bulls. Here he is now, number 24, and he loses it. Here's Pichi. Back to Charbonneau. Eric Charbonneau shoots, and that's Pettigrew. Charbonneau has another chance, and a big save. Frappe with one rebound. Frappe had a chance, and Payette's going to stop that one and hang on to it. So here we go now, face off to the left-hand side of Payette. And the crucial face-offs now, crucial time in the game. 2 minutes exact here in the third period. Here's Pichi off the draw, try to win it. And a nice sprint by Edie. Here's number 18 for the Misfits, and they're going to settle the ball down to Pettigrew in the back end to take control. Pettigrew sends it, and Charbonneau's going to win chase to that one. He sends it out. Here's Frappe now. Frappe is going to send it to Pesci. Here's Pesci, number 2. He takes a shot, and that's over the net. And here's Frappe now. Frappe takes a shot. He kind of fanned on that one behind the net. And Pettigrew is going to win his battle behind the net. Sends it out to Edie. Here's Edie now. Sends it to Aldridge. Aldridge through the neutral zone. Here's Aldridge. Number 45 for the Fits. He shoots, and that's wide of the net. And Raheem's going to give charge to Edie right now. Good defensive game by Raheem Desharnier. And he sends it out. Here's Pesci now. Sends it to Frappe. Nice pass to Steph Frappe. He's got a lethal shot. Oh, nice pass to Pichi. Shoots. And a good block by Teixeira again. Great block by Teixeira. That's about 3 or 4 this game by Teixeira. And Pettigrew now has it for the Misfits down low. He's going to hold possession. Sends it to Edie now. And the Misfits are just going to take their time and look for some opens. And there was an opening there, and a good defensive play by Charbonneau to say no to Aldridge. Back to Pesci. Here's Pesci shooting. Big save by Payette. And a good battle. And that's going to be Pesci trying to give it back to Charbonneau, and they missed it. And that was dumped down by their own team, so no icing coming up with 20 seconds left here in the second period. And here comes the Ducks now. Here's Pesci. Here, 10 seconds left now. Here's a nice pass, Frappe. And Pettigrew is going to take over with 5 seconds left now. And this third period is going to come to an end. Game 1 of the DJ Hancock Memorial Championship is going to overtime. So the Flying Elbows and the Ball Hogs are going to be delayed a bit through overtime. And what a battle here we have here in the B Division DJ Hancock's Championship Finals. Good opportunity by Frappe down low at the end there. Nice pass. Nice pass, and Frappe had a good chance. And Piet comes out big. Big save. So here we're going to have a 5-minute overtime period. So right. So here we're going to have first period of overtime here. We're going to have 4-on-4. 4-on-4 action of 5 minutes. And then if not, we go 3-on-3. So we'll play the first one here at 5 minutes. 4-on-4. We're going to have Piché up front with Ryan Teddy, Eric Charbonneau, Dennis Hurley at the back end for the Ducks. We have number 21, the goal scorer, Piet, with Pendergrass, and Edie at the back end with Hill to represent the Misfits for this overtime period. So here we go now, face off to start this overtime. Here's Edie. Edie's going to have a chance. He's going to carry it in, and he sends it by Hurley. Here's Edie now down low for the Misfits. Good battle with Hurley. Here's Payette. He loses it. Here's Eric Charbonneau now. Charbonneau. Teddy has it now, and he tried to get by Pendergrass. He does. But good battle by Pendergrass, number 10 for the Misfits. And Edie has possession of Pesci. Here's Pesci now, number 2 for the Ducks. Pesci will send it to Teddy, number 19. Nice pass, and just missed it was Eric Charbonneau by the Ducks. Here's Payette now, good possession down. Number 21, Payette will play it, and Hack says, no, I'm going to hang on to that one. I don't care what kind of shot is it, it's overtime. Not letting anything loose. So both goalies here down low. You got Payette here in overtime, representing the Misfits. And let me tell you what a game and a playoff he's having so far. And Donish Hawk at the other end for the Ducks. What a playoff he's having also. And what a fun game one here it's been here in Sudbury, Ontario. GSBHL, Greater Sudbury Ball Hockey League. Dumped all the way down by Raheem. He tried to feed the speedy Rogan Hurley and was just a little too far ahead. We're going to have an icing call to the Ducks. But a good idea because he's got wheels. Just a youngster for the Ducks is Brogan Hurley, number 8, the son of Dennis Hurley, playing, and that's something special to see. And father and son duel. So face-off coming up to Hacks, left-hand side. And Hurley's going to take it. Pendergrass, big face-off win by Hurley. Here's Charbonneau now. Charbonneau has it for the Ducks. Charbonneau sends it over. Nice play by Richard Savard. Here's Savard. He'll shoot, and that's wide of the net. And Edie's going to play it now. Here's Raheem now at the point. Here's number 55. Big shot, and a nice save by Payette. Why not get it to the net? He's got a big goal tonight. Here's Payette now. He'll send it down. Good deflection there. And that's going to be out of play. And that got blocked by Hack's Trapper and into the mesh. So we're going to have a stoppage of play here at Cambrian Arena, Sudbury. Playoff action, and let me tell you, it's exciting here. Big face-off coming down low to Donna Shock. One. Teixeira now has it, number 16. He shoots, intercepted. That was interception by Frappier, deflected out by Prevost, and we're going to have an icing call coming up. So, icing coming up to the Miss Ducks. And 3:09 remaining here in overtime. So we have 4-on-4, like I said earlier. We have 3-on-3 of 5 minutes, and then after that we have shootout. Sudden death or shootout? Here comes the Misfits now. Here's Pendergrass. Pendergrass now to Teixeira. Teixeira to Edie. Here, Pendergrass. Oh, and that was jumped wide. Here's Aldridge. He tries to feed it out, and that's played wide. Here's Teixeira now from the back end. He sends it over to Edie. Edie has it. Big shot. What a goal. And the Misfits snipe from the back end, and that's Edie with a big one. What a big goal. And the Misfits are going to celebrate game 1 with a rocket from the back end. And Edie scores a big one. And that was a big shot. It almost looked like a Raheem shot that we saw earlier in the game. And a big shot by Edie. And a nice pass. A good offensive threat there by Edie with a big goal. Here we're going to talk to the goal scorer, game-winning goal, Edie for the Misfits. Congratulations on the goal.
Thanks, buddy.
Big goal. Game 1. Hang on a sec here. Sorry about that. We're talking to the game winner, Edie, number 18 for the Misfits. Congratulations on the big goal.
Thanks,
Game 1 of the DJ Hancock Memorial Championship. How's the feeling? Explain the feeling right now.
That was a big win. Long game. Short bench, short team. Good effort. They played awesome. Yeah, back and forth game.
Awesome. That's exactly what I seen. So now we're getting prepared now. Now we will thinking about game 2 now coming up, next week.
Yeah.
And we'll focus on that now.
Next Monday.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Big
buddy.
goal by Edie, number 18 of the Misfits, in a big win.